with myself. That's the way I wanna be, laughing with myself. That's the brightest side of me.
Hey everyone, welcome to Laughing with Myself. What's up? I know it's been a few weeks. One of the weeks I had COVID and it really took me out. I was gone for a few days. But you know how it is. It's kind of bittersweet when you get cold, when you get it cold, because on the one hand, it's nice that no one could bother you. You know? No one's like, hey, get to work. They're just like, they just shut up for 5 days. That I kind of liked. I also liked just taking a break from hearing myself talk. It's not just them, it's also me. I get on my own nerves. But I think what is kind of, just for a common cold or, I know that's an intense cold, but there's something kind of, what I like about it is how you just have to focus on the simple things, eating well, sleep, and just get through the day, and you can't do a whole lot. What I did laugh at was by the 4th day, I finally went outside for a walk. The other days I couldn't. It was just too much aches and pain. But when I went walking around my neighborhood, the sun was out. I felt nice and warm. It felt good. And I was walking so slow, because my body was coming back to life. And I started laughing because it almost looked like I had poop in my pants, or it looked like I was in The Walking Dead, like a zombie. And then I was just focusing on everything around me, again, keeping it simple. I remember just touching a bush for a few seconds and seeing a butterfly around. And I was just smiling. I mean, I'm sure people saw me and were just like, man, she's pobrecita. She's got some issues. But it really felt nice for my soul. Just those little moments, But I am grateful I'm better. I know it's been freaking hot. Hope you guys have access to AC and water or fans. But I don't know about you. I shared this in my newsletter today, but man, I can't sleep in heat. I put that at top of the gratitude list, AC. Come on. What a treat to have. But, I can't sleep in the heat. I'm naturally a sweaty sleeper. And, it's got to be like 68, 69. I think 69 is kind of perfect. But everywhere else I stay, I know it's expensive, But it's funny whenever I crash at my parents' house, they're like, oh, no, it has to be at 78. I'm like, what the hell? They're like, it's expensive, Melissa. I'm like, yeah, but how are you guys sleeping in this heat? They could fall asleep. There was one night, early August, my brother was in town. We were staying for the weekend at my parents' house, and the power went out. And it was so hot in the house. And it was nighttime, and it was like time for bed, but I'm wide awake. And my parents are asleep. And I was like, how the hell are they falling asleep? And then the fire alarm, when the battery starts dying, it's just beep. It's like a sharp little beep that happens. Well, hold on. I feel like this. Ooh, had a sneeze. My tank top, it's like almost in a weird way, feels like a turtleneck. It's too much. I'm going to change later. It's bothering me. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so the fire alarm was beeping, and my brother and I were trying to reach it, or getting chairs to climb up to take it off. And so We're like, get it. And it's so hot. We're sweaty. It'll beep. My parents are still sound asleep. I'm like, you guys are nuts. And I can tell when they turn off the AC. I wake up. There's mornings where I'll sleep in a little later than my parents, and they'll turn off the AC. They don't, and it's like, I'm still sleeping. And I'm like, you guys, they're like, well, everyone's awake. I'm like, but not me. But I know, I have to remember, it's their house, their rules. It was like when in July, I visited my sister and brother-in-law, and they have one of those window ACs in New York. And, same situation. I'm just freaking hot. And, they turn it off in the morning, and I'm like, what the hell? Keep it on. My brother-in-law is like, it's already, everyone's awake. It's at 70. That's perfect. I'm like, I need 68, 67. They're like, that's freezing. And I was like, well, I'm bigger than you guys. I just yelled it. I was like, I'm bigger than you guys. This is true. My sister and brother-in-law, they're kind of petite people. They're almost like little hobbits in a way. And that's a compliment. They love The Hobbit. But yeah, and I'm just like, I'm bigger than you. And I yelled it at him. And he was like, no, you're not. I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm just physically a bigger presence. Last night I stayed at my parents' house. I'm telling you, I'm spending more time there. I think I'm struggling alone. I do appreciate. I'm grateful living alone. It's very peaceful and it's convenient. Being near my work, of course, but eventually, like late 40s, 50s, I want to be out of. I don't want to be in Hollywood. I don't want to be near Hollywood. I don't want to smell it. It's not my energy, you know? Whittier's my vibe, or just suburbs, man. Get me out of the damn city. Like this morning, I took my Nana to IHOP, and it was great. IHOP's delicious. My Nana, I actually was really proud of myself. My Spanish was a lot better. We carried the conversation for about an hour. Yeah, I had a little help with some Google Translate, but mostly it was just me. I'm really proud. Yeah, it was delicious. Oh, by the way, in case you guys are oatmeal lovers like me, there's no more oatmeal at IHOP. It's out. It used to be there. That bums me out. It bums me out. I've been going to more and more places. They're like, oatmeal's gone. I'm like, what the hell? That's a standard. If it's breakfast, it needs to be there. Gotta get a petition or something. Like, get oatmeal back on the menus, man. We love it. I'm gonna cry. I want my oatmeal on there. The other day I was filling out some form online. And my friend Justine brought this up because she has like a joke about it. But it's so true. When you fill out your name, there's sometimes that option for whether you're a Miss or a Ms. or a Mrs. And then men just get one. It's just Mr. And that's it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, why does it matter? What do I even need? Why? That's so stupid. So I put Mr. What are they going to do? I got senor in my last name. Ooh. Don't get me pissed. I'm swinging around in my hand the little, I don't know what this piece is for an Apple iPhone, or it's a little, one of those dongles. That's a nasty word, dongle. Jeez, cochino's making up nasty. Cochino, when I say that, it just means nasty pig. Like you're being gross. I heard it a lot growing up, especially when I would pick my nose. I'd hear family members go, cochina. It's such a funny word. Actually, on Instagram, because I follow some Disney accounts, and they posted a photo of Peter Pan looking into the window, where Wendy and the little boy sleep. And I reposted on my story and just wrote cochino. Yeah, Peter Pan was nasty. Did he get older while all the kids, or did he? No, he stayed at kid age, right? I don't know. He's nasty. Oh, so last Saturday, Fresh Bits, Fresh Coffee show. It was great. Tried some new bits, and it felt really good. I had this bit about Frankie Valli, because I was singing along with Frankie Valli in the car. And I'm pretty sure I told you guys how my singing coach said I'm a soprano. And I said, are you sure about that? 'Cause my voice is got some deep colors in there, But yeah, I am, because check this out. Sherry baby, Sherry baby, Sherry baby. See? Oh, my cat liked that. Thank you, kitty. And I was just rambling on, thinking, back in the day, Frankie Valli, he was a hottie, no? Chicks were just like, oh my God, Frankie's hot. What was that sound? Yeah, he's so fine. Walk like a man. The other new bit I had was about how, I don't know if you noticed, iPhone ringtones, they updated it. And there's a lot of amazing ringtones. They're not annoying. They're gorgeous. And so the one I have right now when someone calls me is this one called Journey. I'm going to play it from the YouTube channel. And also, I came up with lyrics just naturally when I hear a pretty sound. So check this out.
The journey starts with you. You can make anything happen. Don't give up. You're on a great journey, and I believe in you.
See? Was that good or what? Sorry, I had to put my cat on she keeps jumping up. She really wants to be in the podcast. Right, Ella? Okay. But my mom called me a few times and she's like, why don't you pick up the phone? And I was like, I was singing with Journey. Oh, big news. I learned how to use a power wash in real life. Not just on the power wash simulator on my Nintendo. In real life, last Sunday, I think. Yeah, I was power washing my brother's rugs. Guys, it's way better in real life. It's so satisfying. I actually want one. I think I want one for my 37th birthday. I even was thinking, man, it actually would be cool to have a teeny tiny power wash. Like a little hose, portable, you could take with you. And use that, because I know it's such a strong push in the hose. But I was like, that could be a nice little defense mechanism for me, If I'm on after a show, like some dude's like, hey, Meliss, that was a good set. And then he just grabs my titty or something, and I go, what? Get the fuck back! And then I just bring out my little mini power wash. Oh, right in the eye socket. That's what you get. Yeah, so that was one of my ideas. Another thing, that's about it, though. But I did get some new art prints. Very excited. Oh, also very exciting, because I am going back on the road late fall and more for the new year. I'm making a coloring book of all my art so you guys can color them in. I'm making a book of postcards, so some of my art will be on one side, and then on the other side you can mail out. And don't worry, I'm picking the art pieces that are positive and joyful. None of my old sad drawings. Don't worry, those won't be on postcards. I don't want you mailing any of that to people. And a tote bag with the clownfish print. So those are some 3 new products. I think it's smart. I think people would like those. And I did get some new prints here. Very excited. This one here, I made this one last week, 2 weeks ago. I choose to be a magnet of positivity. It's a little magnet that's attracting the sunshine, birds, stars, hearts, bubbles, balloons. I just think those things are positive. And a punk skeleton guy on the guitar saying, "Smiling rocks." Because smiling does rock. I made a print of "Go Where the Joy Flows," and it's the little heart guy on a floaty in a little river. I printed out the drawing that's "As tempting as the fancy can be, the natural light feels prettiest to me." And it's 4 new ones. I'm really proud of. And then I made some more of the skeleton popping out of the box that says, "Oh, you tried to box me in?" Hilarious. And if you could see closely, the skeleton is flipping off the person. So, pretty fun prints. I am going to be signing them and bringing some I'm doing like this stand-up / art show tomorrow night at the Improv. It's like late though, but I'm going to set up my art on a little table booth. And so, but I'll send some to my merch company, so they'll be available on my website as well, in case I'm not visiting your town for a show or something. So, don't worry. You guys are awesome. As always, the freaking best. Thank you for always being so patient with me and so cool. Yeah. Have a wonderful weekend and stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. And take her easy. Take it easy. Okay, bye.
Laughing with myself, that's the way I wanna be. Laughing with myself, that's the brightest side of me.